Welcome to the next instalment of my workshop journey. Now, yesterday afternoon, it was an extra afternoon that I was able to spend in the shed, and I've been making some progress toward the router fence. But as part of that, I've made myself some jig so that I can cut all of the router joints for the fence and make everything uniform. I know everything will line up and everything will be nice and straight. But in doing these, what I ended up doing was cutting through the workbench. Schoolboy error, I just didn't watch where I was putting the blade. So first off, I'm just going to fix this. That's it. So all I'm going to do is turn it upside down, put a brace on there so that stops together. So that's the first job. A little offcut of 12mm ply, and that'll just go over there to brace it. Again, schoolboy error, check where the holes are first. And that's strong enough to be used. Not perfect, but it means I don't have to throw the whole thing away. This then is the router fence. This bit is the base that's going to actually screw down to the table itself. And if you remember from the last video, I marked out full size where the cuts were going to go. So the dust extraction is going to go here. We're going to have a brace here, and then I've marked 2 points for where the holes are going to go through onto the workbench. Yesterday, as I mentioned, I'd done this template, so everything is working from where these two pieces join, and so I've marked on the template where things will go. At the moment I'm just making sure the markings are correct. So that's roughly correct. So what I'll be doing is using F clamps to hold everything down, and then I'll get the router to actually cut. I've opted for a 22mm guide bush for here, and to give it the slots where all the back pieces are going to go are 16mm. So I've judged that a 16mm and a 22mm guide bush will give me the required clearances, but I want to check it. So although that's roughly where I want things, I'm just going to move these out of the way, and on a scrap piece of wood actually try out the template. Just see what the result is. And that's a nice straight cut. Let me just get the gauge. The resulting depth will need to increase by about 1¼ mm, but that's a nice slot. The template worked, and all I do then is square the ends off. Good. So next thing is to put the final pieces back on the table, fit the fence, and then we're ready to go. everything's done. The template worked well. The cut's gone well, and all I've got to do now is square the ends, square the corners, and then we're good to go. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back again and carry on with this project.